to ban genetically modified foods. Those county representatives banned those foods based on science, led by Miguel Altieri, who was the head of biosciences at Berkeley, California. These 150 scientists said this does not belong in our system until it's tested. The irresponsible folks with the greed slipped into the counties, threatened the representatives with lawsuits, and today there's only one county left in California that bans GMOs, Tulare County. In regards to responsibility, what Rob Simmons said when he spoke, former Congressman Rob Simmons, is that here we have an organization involved in a process, and they turn their back on every single one of us and expect us to accept more irresponsibility, more of the Agent Orange syndrome, more of this, and this has got to cease and desist. We farmers stand between heaven and earth and feed our brothers and sisters. That takes a lot of responsibility. So today, to see, did you know Senator Williams was the first legislative person to introduce the labeling bill in the state of Connecticut? Everybody know that? Senator Williams has become a pretty good politician. But today I saw the child, today I saw the passion in Senator Williams come out, and we have brought him home.
Transparency is also honesty, so Mary Walters, please come to the podium.
Okay, we're almost done here, but I first just want to thank all of you for coming today. You are incredible. We would not be here today without each and every one of you. When you get the action alert and you make that phone call and you send that email, it matters. When you show up today, it matters. This is democracy in action, and we are going to make this happen this year. I want to thank all the chefs from Connecticut and local businesses that came today to provide us with healthful, good, GMO-free food. Yay! I'm going to call them up here in just a minute, but by way of housekeeping, we ask that each and every one of you go over to the table in the corner, grab some handouts, and go inside and get your legislators and bring them out here to talk to you and to learn about what GMOs are and why they need to support your right to know.
Brave enough to take a stand and work with us to get our democratic right to know what's in our food. I'd like to especially thank also the chefs who are here providing tastes of genetically modified free food, the food purveyors, and the farmers. Yay, let's give a hand to the farmers. Connecticut labeling of GMOs has been a vision of Connecticut NOFA since 2006 at least. Of course, organic farms don't use GMOs. We're forbidden to it. Connecticut NOFA is very involved in training and educating and connecting the new generation of farmers who are growing fresh, healthy, local food in Connecticut, free of GMOs. We're going to support local. CTNOFA.org, ConnecticutNOFA.org, you can find a list of the organic and sustainable farms in Connecticut. There may be still some copies of our guide left over on the table there. Be sure and connect with us and talk to your legislators. Let's get this labeling legislation passed this year. Thank you.
Diane Lintakis from Connecticut Sierra Club.
much. What a great turnout today. It's lovely to see all of you. My name is Diane Lantakis. I'm from Connecticut Sierra Club. As most of you know, Sierra Club is the America's largest, and I want to say largest, influential environmental grassroots organization. One might ask why we're involved in this great movement of labeling foods that have GMOs in them. I'll tell you why, and many of you might have heard this already, but I did steal these words from my colleague Peter McKnight, who's here with us in spirit today. The reasons are as thus. There are environmental risks associated with GMOs. There's overuse of herbicide-tolerant, genetically engineered crops, and this has spurred the increase of herbicide use and an epidemic of herbicide-resistant superweeds. These will lead to even more.
I want to pause and make sure that everyone understands what was just announced. The leadership in our Senate just announced that they're going to vote on a GMO labeling bill today. Looking for. I know his name has already been mentioned today, and I have to especially express my gratitude to Representative Bill Miller and Representative Diana Urban, who were the two lead sponsors on both our House bills this year. Yes. They have been working tirelessly for us this entire session.
Is one of gratitude. Like all of you, all of us who serve in the legislature are generalists by nature. Certainly, some of us bring specific areas of expertise to our positions here, but as generalists, we have to evaluate the lay of the land in Connecticut. We have to try our best, as you do, to be as informed as we can on all the issues that affect us. Like so many of you here, all of us have been working one-on-one with people in our families, with our neighbors, with our friends. We've been educating them about this issue, why this is not something that's been going on for thousands of years. And it's one thing to try to recruit people to support something they're doing, but we've also had to, as many of you have, deal with falsehoods and perceptions which have been directed at us. There are still people, even amongst our peers in the legislature, even amongst our leaders, as accomplished as they are, who feel that our concerns may be a little overstated, that there's a lot of exaggeration and hyperbole in what we've been concerned with, that some of this tugs at the credibility of the environmentalists who present this. We know better. We know a lot better than this. We know that this is something to be concerned about. We know that all the falsehoods that are out there are just that false. We know that this is not going to put Connecticut in some sort of economic or financial hardship position, that it will not cause us distributorship, possible problems, and other things like that. We know that the sky is not falling unless we can do something with it, and that's what we're doing now. So what we want to do is label it. These two bills were originally House bills. They were sort of languishing and weren't being called, but now they're being taken up by the courageous members of our Senate, and the Senate will